time to learn how to give our melodies character. Composers are incredibly intentional people, and the way that we compose our music can help other people feel what we're experiencing or what we're trying to articulate or just describe to them. So, for example, I hate these spiders. These things are so big, these orb weavers. They're so big, and they're always outside of my house in the fall. If I were to write a musical composition based on these spiders, I want to first start off by describing them. First of all, I know that they move quickly. Move quickly. They kind of are jumpy, they're big, and a bit creepy. Okay, so I listed some things there that I can use to put into my song. Alrighty, so now moving on, let's go into note flight. I'm going to move out of this one. I'm going to start a new score. Creating a new score here, and we're going to call this the Orb Weaver. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Great. And of course, my composer name is R. Hizzle in the Dizzle. Okay. Now, I'm thinking about my words that I use for describing. Quickly moving, jumping. Oh, I forgot. They have 8 legs. 8 legs. That's good. Okay, so using those, I'm going to pick 2 words that to really focus on and try to make my melody show those 2 words. So I'm going to choose, let's see, 8 legs, and let me see here. Oh, creepy. Creepy, that's good. Okay, 8 legs and creepy. And also, okay, 2 to 3 is okay. 8 legs, they're a little bit creepy, and they move quickly. So here we go. I'm going to write a melody that moves quickly, so I'm going to use 8th notes. I'm going to use home note C. And they also kind of jump a little bit too, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, make it jumpy, a little skippy. Sometimes it's okay, especially if you're writing for some instruments versus singers, to make your music a little skippy. Now I'm going to use something. I'm going to use a dotted 8th note here, and I'm going to put a 16th note here, which looks very much like a doo-day, but this one's a little bit longer. It gives it a little bit more of a bouncy feel. Let's see. Turn this back to 8th note. You might like to do this too. Okay, I'm going to go like that. I'm going to hit copy. I'm going to paste that because good melodies have repetition. I'm going to adjust some notes here. Let's see here. Good. And now I'm going to go like this. I'm going to go kind of like an A, B, C, D form here. Okay. Move that down. I'm just using the arrows to do this. Boom. Okay, I'm just using the over and up and down arrows. Okay, and then boom, boom, boom. Do this dotted 8th note again. Make that a 16th note. And I gotta make this pause a little bit because if it's the end of the phrase, now by the way, I'm gonna put some repeat signs here. So my phrase really goes like this from measure 1 through measure 4. And then the whole thing repeats. So it's almost like an 8-measure melody that has 2 4-measure phrases, okay? Put my beginning repeats right here. Let's see how it sounds. Okay, that works. I like that. I like this little dum-ba-dum, that little bouncy. Now, I want this to be faster because it's a spider. So I'm going to go to the tempo here, click that little guy, type in 150 instead of 120. Okay. Now, it's always going to put the old tempo here to make sure that you didn't want, to change that next measure. I'm going to just delete it, hit backspace. Now, this might sound better. Now we're talking. Good. Now, I'm thinking spider. Spiders are stringy, hairy, long. What better instrument to tell the story of a spider than a viola? So I'm going to or actually a violin. I'm going to use a violin, and I'm going to use a technique called staccato. I'm going to make this all very bouncy. If I turn my articulations on right here, articulations, they pop up right over here. If I hit staccato, and anything I highlight is not going to be staccato. So now I'm going to highlight these. Yeah, chun 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 chun. Go like this, staccato. We'll go like this. We'll just let those be. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, now we're on to something that's really, really good. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to go back to my brainstorming sheet. Moving quickly, jumpy, big, a bit creepy, 8 legs. Okay, I think that's good. And look at, I did my 8 legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each leg has a note, and then every measure that note, you know, those legs crawl and move something, and there's a lot of up and down. So I think I told the story of my spider here. Just look at the shape of the melody. You can see the spider kind of crawling up and down. The little legs and the little staccatos make it feel kind of jumpy and creepy and gross. I could probably even go a little faster if I wanted to, but I don't think I will. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now the one thing I would say is usually you want to end on your home note. This is my home note C, but over here I end on G. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here to the repeat area. I'm going to hit repeat ending number 1. Okay. Then I'm going to add a measure by hitting the plus sign. Okay. And I'm going to put another repeat ending number 2. It'll be the final ending. Okay. So now my song will go from here, ending number 1, repeat, and then it should skip number 1 and go to number 2. Okay, this ending, the second ending, how to do a second ending, okay? You want it to end on your home note. You also want it to kind of feel like a pause. So I'm going to do something like this. Bum, bum. You don't want to change that part. That's fine. Bum, bum. And then how about I just do something like dum, bum. Home note, C, C, 2 C's to make it really sound final. And dun, 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 those should both be staccatos. Like this. 1, 2, here we go. Oh, I love that. Now, I'm the composer, so I get to tell the story. What happens here? I think at that point, somebody takes a spray bottle and sprays it out of its web, or something like that. Or maybe, better yet, the spider catches, maybe right here it's chasing a bug. The bug does a little turn, goes the other way, then the spider starts chasing the bug again, and then finally right here, it gets it. If that's the case, maybe I want to put accents in the articulation category. That's going to make those sound louder. Let's try it. Oh, I love that. That's so good. I'm going to hit save. Okay, now how to make your song into like a full orchestration with other instruments. Well, let's see here. I've got my violin playing. You know what might be kind of cool sounding is the sound of a violin plus a clarinet. Let me add a woodwind called clarinet. Okay? Easy way to make your song or your composition sound more full. Copy, paste the whole thing. Hold down Shift, click the last part, Control C, go to where you want to paste it, Control V. Now check this out. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Ready? 1. Oh, that's so much fun. I really, really like that. Okay. That's really good. So there you go. That's how you add a melody to your amazing music. Okay, and adding, I should say, that's more so how you add character to your melody. You describe the object, the person, the place, the thing, and you use those descriptive words and say, how can I make the music look like that, right? Okay, well, I hope that gives you lots of ideas. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep composing. Happy composing. Goodbye.